Hi, I'm Erwin, a game designer at Ubisoft BlueByte. Today I will give you a first look at naval combat in Anno 1800. Let's jump right into the action. In this scenario, my ships are about to engage in combat with an approaching enemy fleet. I might have a hard time, since my enemy can trump with some steamships. But there are strengths and weaknesses to every ship, so I'll try to make the best of it. As you can see, it looks like he is burning for a fight. As the saying goes, the best defense is a good offense.
Fleet en route. Attention for the Admiral.
Right now the battle is not really going in my favor. It seems I may have underestimated my enemy's battlecruisers. They are the most powerful ship in game after all, but I have an idea. I almost forgot that I equipped my ships of the line with mortars. Let's bombard them as we close in for the kill. Hopefully, this will weaken them just enough to tip the odds in my favor. My ships of the line are suboptimal at long range or against small, agile targets. But if I can get them close enough, against a large and slow target like that battlecruiser, they can deal a massive amount of damage. On top of that, they have 32 cannons on each side, which can all be fired at once. My plan here is to take full advantage of the positioning of my enemy's cruiser and maneuver one of them right in between.
Ship under attack.
Looks like it's working out. If I focus down on one of them now, I should be able to sink it. My enemy realized he can't win this battle anymore, so he's trying to save his remaining ship. Good call. My ships of the line are not exactly meant for chasing, but it seems that the wind is in my favor. I'll try to anticipate the battlecruiser's movement here, so I'm giving my ships a diagonal move order so they can close in on it while firing at the same time.
Ship under attack.
Next up, I will answer one of the biggest questions you have all been asking. How does attacking of islands work? In Anno 1800, we are introducing a new military conquest system, where all harbor buildings become part of an island's defensive capabilities to endure a siege. Every island has a morale bar, which basically serves as the health bar during the harbor siege. This morale bar is determined by the amount of moral points provided by each harbor building on the island. As the harbor takes damage and the morale drops, the happiness of the island's population will lower until they finally manage to repel the sieging fleet or surrender. But enough talking. Let's attack my enemy's island and show the system in action. I found the perfect spot to initiate an attack. The island also has a smaller, secondary beach, which is not so well protected. So let's use this to our advantage. Several buildings in the harbor are linked to important features. This is an oil harbor, for example. If I destroy it, I can cut off my enemy's oil supply, shutting down their electricity grid across the whole island. So even if I can't conquer the island, this will definitely hurt my enemy for a while. Some reinforcements with torpedoes have joined my fleet. These have a very long range, so I can take down the oil harbor from a safe distance. There we go. Let's admire the damage we just caused. As you can see, we shut down a vital part of his production, relying on electricity. It's a shame he won't have time to fix it now, as I am about to attack his main harbor with my primary fleet, arriving just in time. I will adjust my fleet's position and split them up, so I can attack the harbor from 3 different angles. Big Bertha is the most powerful coastal gun in the game. It has a huge range and deals massive damage. My opponent is defending quite well and targeting my small ships, destroying them in a single hit. Luckily for me, those big shells take quite a while to reload. But it will become a problem for me, so it's smart to focus down that Big Bertha. It is still possible to construct new structures while being under siege, and it looks like my opponent is building some additional defenses now that he lost the Big Bertha. As the island siege unfolds, the happiness of his residents declines more and more. And I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent has a few riots rampaging through the streets right now. The battle has been going on for a while now, and although I lost a couple of ships, my opponent is struggling, and his morale is in steady decline. The morale bar reached a critical state, and it is very likely he will surrender any minute. Yes! The victory is ours.
Competitor's island withstood an attack.
Now that I have won the battle, I have to decide what to do. I could take only the shares of the island. This leaves my opponent in charge, though he is forced to share his profits with me. Alternatively, I could take the island for my own empire. I haven't made up my mind yet, so what would you do? And that was today's quick look at naval and siege combat in Anno 1800. As always, we are eager for your feedback and questions, so let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to sign up on the Anno Union for your chance to test Anno 1800 early. Until next time.